Welcome. Namaste, beautiful souls. Welcome to Friday Tarot Chat. My name is Sadhana, and it's really lovely to have you here. Today, we're going to talk about playing cards and how you might open up conversations with friends and family about tarot through the use of playing cards and just have some fun today. I'm going to share with you some of my playing card decks and just give you a few ideas of different things you might want to try over the holidays with your friends and family. It's lovely to see the regular crew here, and if there's anybody new, please let me know where you're from, and all are welcome. So let's just say hi to the gang. And Donna, welcome. Donna and Dee. Vange and Saskia, hello, hello. Who else do we have here today? Janine is here. Hi, Janine. So kind of quiet today. Well, hopefully there'll be more people that show up. And I'm also very interested to know what you have in the way of playing cards. And do you do playing card divination? Do you ever have fun with your family or do you even play cards? I guess that's another question to throw out there. So I made a little list of different things that can be done when we're working with playing cards. And I thought I would just go through that while I share with you some of my playing card decks, because it's just a fun thing to do. And I'm going to start with a company called Dead on Paper. And then we'll look at some UCI decks and some US Games decks. And also not make playing cards. There's another company that sells all the bicycle decks and things like that. I think it's just called Playing Cards, playingcards.com. All right, so let's talk about the 52 cards, the 52 playing cards, and the fact that there are 52 weeks in the year. And I think when you are talking with, when you're doing some planning, and this could be a really fun thing to do. Imagine even doing this in terms of at a business meeting or a retreat with your colleagues or something, and you take out a deck of playing cards and you shuffle, and so you're planning the company retreat. Well, so when should we have this retreat? And we're going to cut a card, and this is our answer. So what this tells me is that we're going to have this retreat early in Cancer season. So this is going to be somewhere around the beginning of June. And doesn't that make perfect sense, right? So beginning of summer vacation. And so I think this is a fun thing to do. So I don't know if you realize that there's 52 weeks in the year and there's 52 playing cards. So you could take out your planner and use this for planning. And this might not just be just for fun at the company, but this could be something that you play with yourself. Because I like shuffling playing cards. These are the eclectic playing cards. This is one of the decks that I have from Dead on Paper. And they're really, really pretty. And this one does have astrological signs on it. I need to take off my bracelets. They are bothering me. Anyway, it's really pretty. So I'll show you some of the other ones. There's the Queen of Hearts. And this particular deck, you could work with it, of course, as is indicated on the cards themselves. I have not ever taken any cartomancy classes. And So when I am reading with playing cards, one of the things I do is draw on my Lenormand experience, and I also bring in tarot and numerology. Now, when I'm working with Lenormand energy, I'm just reading Lenormand. I'm not kind of mixing it all together because it gets really muddy. But anyway, I just wanted to show you this deck. So the aces are really gorgeous as well too. There's an ace. Here's your Jack of Diamonds. So I have two versions of this deck, and they are red and blue. Where's another ace? Yeah, there's the Ace of Clubs. These are called the Ecliptic Zodiac playing cards, and I really like the blue ones. They're my favorite. These are the red ones. And these ones get pulled out quite a bit. And the quality of the cards from Dead on Paper they're really nice, really beautiful. Love the Joker with the Hydra. So yeah. Sharon took the day off to catch up on Halloween decorations. I have been really neglectful with that. My yard is not decorated yet, and we're going to do that tomorrow. That's top of the list. So this company called Dead on Paper first came to my attention. I believe it was Kelly Fitzgerald. She is quite the playing card lady. And so the next deck that I'm going to show you is also from Dead on Paper, and it's called the Arcana Tarot Playing Cards. Now, the version that I'm showing you, I don't think is available right now, but there is another version of this one. And this is not a 52 playing card deck. This has 78 cards in it. So one of the things you can do with this deck is, if you're playing cards, remove the major arcana and the knights and use it as a tarot deck. Use it as a playing card deck. But if you are wanting to, read with it with the full 78, then you have that option as well too. And all the Dead on Paper decks have these inside shiny boxes. Yeah. I really, really do like playing cards. So in this deck, the pages, just let me show you. My understanding with playing cards is that the jacks represent pages, and then we have queens and kings, and the extra card that was added is the knight. But in this deck, it is the pages that is the extra card. Try me to zoom in a little bit. So here we have Jack, King, Jack. And you know what? With these fun decks, you also get a lot of extra jokers. I mean, you get really cool jokers. So yeah, here is, and I like this as a Halloween deck as well too. I haven't done my favorite Halloween decks in a while, but this is one that is out on my table right now. I just like the colors. There is your Queen of Swords. I'll show you some of the majors. So the version that is available presently, I believe, is a white deck. It's not the black deck. And see, the thing is, if you're buying playing cards, they're a lot cheaper than tarot decks. Very kissy lovers card. So that is called the Arcana playing cards, and it's 78. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Evangelina's not well. Sorry to hear that, Vange. Where are we at? I don't know what I've made you do. I missed that part of the chat where you said Sadhana made me do it. Are you going to start buying playing cards now? Me buying deck right now. Anyway, I have one more. So before you hit the buy, have a look at this one because I have another really cool deck from this company. I love all of their playing cards. So this one is called the Oracle. And uh-oh, you can tell this one's been used a bit. Look on the tab of the box, it says yes and no. And I may have taken out, there's some really cool, oh no, they're here. There's like these are extra cards, Ouija board cards. And I don't know how you would actually, oh no, that's the back. Sorry, that's the back. What am I saying? Okay, so these are kind of a brown sepia color. And these are, who does that look like? Oh, it's funny. There's an ace. These are really pretty. Look at that 9 of hearts. All right, so let's get to another idea. So one of the things I said was for planning and using the tarot deck to figure out when you're going to do something. So shuffle the 52 cards, and then you can associate the 52 cards with the 52 weeks of the year. And that you don't necessarily have to bring in astrological associations because that might be a little woo-woo for people, but you can have them associated, in your planner, or you could a lot of calendars and a lot of journals, it says week 1 or week 36 or wherever we are in the year. So if that's not the case, you could do that ahead of time and figure out the weeks and write those in your planner. So my the second thing that we can do, which is really easy, you're sitting around the table having a conversation. Of course, you have to have a deck of playing cards handy, and somebody's asking a yes or a no question. So we're going to shuffle, and what should we ask? Oh, you bought the first blue deck. It's pretty. Yeah. Okay, so what do I need to know about right now? Yes or no question. Something to do with Halloween. Okay, so how about the amount of candy? In a red state, doing anything with a card deck other than playing poker is woo-woo. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I suppose. Yes, you could do the 3 aces reading, but right now I'm simply going to do red is yes, black is no. Red is yes, black is no. That's it. Okay. Will there be as many children for Halloween this year? So like, I'm talking like, more than 150, or will the numbers be reduced? This is a candy issue. Okay, so I'm cutting, and yes. There will be as many. So simply using red as yes and black as no. Now that is also something that can be built into Lenormand readings. So you're looking for the positivity of the reading through red. And, it gets a little more complicated with Lenormand than that, but red is yes, black is no. Okay. Now this one I'm pretty sure I've shown all of these before. The company is called playingcarddecks.com. playingcarddecks.com. And this deck is available, and it's always different. And I don't know if the version is on my, and it doesn't say on the box, because you could have any random box. But this is called Franken-Deck. Franken-Deck from, can you see that? Maybe you can you see? No. It's called playingcarddecks.com. And so what they do is they create playing card decks from 52 different decks. And depending on what version you have, you're going to have a different combination of cards. Now, when you play cards with people who are like very serious about cards, they play crib all the time or they play poker all the time, they don't like this kind of deck. It kind of really messes with their head. But I think this is, I love this. I love this. I love this idea, and I have purchased, oh, look at that back, it's gorgeous. I've purchased this deck and gifted this deck to quite a few different people. Yeah. So I really, so when you look here, this could be quite confusing for some people, but I like that I got a card from the Coca-Cola deck. So you may have to go through and just double check that you can read all of the cards, So, right, there's your 2 of clubs, there's your 2 of spades. It's really fun. I only have one version of the Franken deck, and I think if I ordered now, I would get a different version. Yeah. So what else can you do? So this one, you can really mess with people bringing out a deck like this, let me tell you. It makes you think. It makes you think. And I'll tell you a funny story. So we were, so you don't need a crib board to play cards. You just need a piece of paper and a pen to count, to keep a tally and to get to 121. And I didn't have a playing card deck in my, I don't have Facebook on. I'm broadcasting on Facebook as well too. And I believe this is the first comment from Facebook, and I'm sorry. If you could just let me know who it is, or if you can sync with StreamYard so I can see who you are, because I don't have Facebook open. So I didn't have a deck of cards, playing cards in the car, but I did have my traveling version of the Wild Unknown Tarot in the car. And so I went through the deck. I took out the majors and I took out the knights and created a 52 card deck. And I made my partner play crib with the Wild Unknown Tarot. And he was a good sport, but the game was so slow. And anyway, it was really fun. So you can do that. Okay. All right. Anyway, good times. Good times playing cards with the Wild Unknown. Have you ever done that? Have you ever oh, shoot, I don't have a deck of cards, but I happen to have a tarot deck, because don't we always have a tarot deck handy? Okay. So we have 4 seasons, right? So we have 4 seasons. Can I do this? Is that better? 4 suits, 4 seasons. So if there was any sort of conversation, oh, okay, hello. And it's funny, now I still don't know who this is, because I don't know your YouTube name. Anyway, welcome. And this is kind of a no-brainer for people who read tarot. But if you had a question that had sort of a bigger timing picture, instead of getting the specificity of 52 weeks of the year, you could simply see in your, so let's do that. So let's, This one has the majors. Let's not use this one. So I'm going to use, I shared this last week. This is the Mystic Woodlands Tarot Infused Charmed Playing Cards. This is by Jillian Wild of the Naked Heart Tarot. This is her playing card deck. Okay, so let's shuffle. And I want to ask about, so my next course that I'm developing is called Tarot Foundations 2, because I've had a lot of requests from students to get a more advanced tarot study course. And Tarot Foundations 1 is a 22-week course, and I have taught it many times, and so I'm developing another course called Tarot Foundations 2. And so let's shuffle, and figure out perhaps the season. So I'm actually going to do 3 cards and let's figure out what season. All different seasons. Okay, that doesn't help. That doesn't help me at all. Okay. I'm just going to draw 1 card. Oh, I just had another crazy idea. Let's go, see if we can figure out month, day, month and day. We could also do that, month and day. That's good. So let's do season and see if this works. Okay. So the season is autumn. Okay, so that would refer to next fall. Okay, so next fall, this course. I don't know if you would do this. Would you do that? Would you figure out the date? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Please, please, please. Okay, so I want to try this. Let's see if we can get a date. So this is going to be the month. This will be the month. You know, I was going to do this as like, this was going to be June. June 1st. So that's not in the fall. Anyway, these are different fun things you could do. You know, sometimes I feel like the levity of just playing with the cards is so much fun. And what I feel is that there's a lot more levity with playing with a playing card deck than with a tarot deck. It's almost as if, you know, tarot decks are a little too serious. And so this is, anyway, that's fun. If you weren't here last week, so this is a 52 card playing deck. There's no extra cards. There's jokers, of course, but it's really cute. So the hearts have cups on them, and the bunnies are for the suit of hearts. Yeah, and those are the clubs. So the clubs look like wands. So it might be a little easier to read this one if you were actually doing a tarot reading with the cards. But there's no, it's a tarot infused. There's the swords, the spades, and there's the diamonds, the pentacles. So she's put the tarot elemental symbols on the cards, but it's still a 52 card playing deck. There's not 78 cards. And like the deck I am about to show you, there is no intention for assigning majors to any of the cards. And for me, that is a little bit funky. a little bit funky. So do you know, I need a hair clip. Do you know this deck? This one, I'm sure you know this one. This is a US Games deck. And there was a, so this is, there was another, I'm sorry, I forget the name of the original deck. It was super colorful. Same creator, obviously. This is a copy of that deck. And so in this little box, you get a gold deck and you get a blue gold deck. So let me show you. It's been ages since I've taken these out. Oh, this is fun. This is really fun. Okay. The other thing with these two cards, which I totally forgot about, is sorry, I'm lost in the conversation. Now you're talking about the Thoth deep dive. I don't know what you're talking about. You could actually do like a contrasting sun and moon reading, right? A sun and moon reading. So with the gold deck, anyway, that would be fun actually. So you're looking at the energy from consciousness or just something to do with the daytime and the nighttime. This is a really pretty deck. And so this creator, whose name is, it's been so long. I'm sorry, creator person. What is your name? And also, if the name of the colorful deck that this is originally based on, if anybody remembers that, it should be on the darn box, don't you think? Yes, Caitlin Keegan. Okay, so she has assigned majors to some of the minor cards. So her intention is that the Six of Clubs, and if you think about that, clubs being spring, clubs is fire, so it kind of makes sense that the suit of fire shows up here. Now, to me, so we have air, right? This is spades. And then she's got the Gemini energy here. Or is this is a chariot? Maybe that's the chariot. Okay, I'm confused. It's been a while since I've used this deck, but you can see that it's definitely tarot infused. There's your Ace of Cups. Two of Spades. Sorry, I'm not doing very well with the camera here. You know what? I think I'm going to leave this out and read with this next Tuesday. I forgot how fun this is. I just need to go through it and orient myself. Let's go and see what this is here. D says, playing cards are acceptable to most people, but not the tarot. And even then, some tarot decks are a big no-no, even for some tarot readers. Yeah. All right, so this is going to be my project for this weekend. I'm going to go through and orient myself with this deck because I haven't used it in ages, and organize it and have a look at it, find the majors, the minors, study it a little bit, and then I'm going to read with it. There's your Justice card. Is that the keys? No, that's your Priest card. That's your Hierophant card, which is a 5, which makes sense, which is Pentacles, which makes sense. Okay. We'll do that. That'll be fun. Okay. So this is the gold one. And this is what the moony one looks like. So this is the nighttime one. And maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will do a spread on Tuesday that also incorporates the daytime and the nighttime kind of energy. Yeah, so that's kind of fun. So this is the Illuminated Playing Cards by Kate Keegan, published by US Games, originally known as something else. It was very colorful. And to tell you the truth, I didn't buy the colorful deck because I found it very hard to look at. Very hard to, it was just really, really busy. Really busy. And nobody's put that name up yet. Hey there, Kirtana. Welcome. Okay. And I never solved the mystery of the person that popped over from YouTube. Okay. Not from Facebook. Are you still here? Tidiva Ellie? Did we figure out who that is? Okay, maybe not. All right, so I'm going to go back to my list of fun things to do. All righty, let's think of, so you need a number. Suppose you are, I don't know, what about if you were picking numbers for the lotto, or you needed a number to, I don't know, you know how sometimes you need to choose a pin or something. So why not use the cards to help you choose your number, to choose your lucky number, or to choose your pin? So, you know, not that you would ever do this, but you are in the, let's get out these blue ecliptic cards again. I really like these. You are trying to figure out what your pin is going to be. Maybe it's for something that you're doing at home. I don't think you would have a deck of cards at the bank when you're reassigning your pin. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be my pin for a certain government website. Let's say that. Okay, so, and it's a 4-digit number. So my pin is going to be, of course, I get a queen. Okay, however, the queens, and this works in Lenormand as well too. So the queens are actually 2, right? The jacks are 1, and the kings are 3. So my pin is going to be 2, 2, 5, 8. 2, 2, 5, 8. I don't know. It's kind of fun. Yeah. Crazy ideas, Sadhana. All right, let's go to Uzi, because Uzi, or do you want to see, I'll show you the other US Games deck. So let's stick by publisher. So US Games has created several decks that look like this. And the one I just showed you, the Illuminated Playing Cards, comes in this. And these are nice boxes. They're not, you know, like these don't fall out. These are, and the cards actually fit nicely in here. So, and there's no little ribbons or anything. Kind of nice. Oh, and I suppose I should put the sun on the right and the moon on the left, but we'll do that later. You're supposed to laugh when I say that. So I have 2 other ones. I have Playing Marseille and maybe Lenormand. And both of these decks you can use as playing card decks. Playing Marseille is the newest one that I have. And I actually really like the artwork on these cards. So, of course, this is a 78 card deck. I don't know if you know this one. So there is your Queen of Diamonds. Oh, here's all your queens. I really like this artwork. I think that's why I bought this one. I'm so busy. I haven't really... No. I didn't buy these. I bought this ages ago. I bought these ages ago. I just haven't used them. Yeah. I didn't buy these. You're right, Canton. I'm not. These have just been sitting in my tarot case. collecting dust. So I'm just bringing them out to share with you. All right. Now we have, I'm just sorting out the knights and the whatnot. So here are so if you were going to use these with playing cards, you would need to remove either the knights or the pages. And yeah, so. And I have these all organized. And then, of course, you have your 52, your 22 majors. And these are all separated out, right? And your pip cards just look like a regular playing card deck. No numbers on the cards, though. So if that's going to slow you down, this might be a little more difficult to use. But you certainly could use this as a, look at the aces, aren't they pretty? You could certainly use this as a deck of playing cards. And one of the things I shared before was that when I go on a trip, I think this is the kind of deck that is the most versatile. And I'll show you how this one shuffles as well too. This one's called Playing Marseille. It is US games as well. Comes in that same kind of box as the last deck that I show you, except this one has pretty little ribbons in it. Yeah. So this is 78. And so my experience with shuffling, and I want to say this is US Games cardstock. So, you know, I've made lots of comments about US Games cardstock. You know, it's stiff as all get out. It really is. So I'm going to have to overhand shuffle. That's for sure. Okay. And then the other one in this set that I've had for ages is maybe Lenormand. And this is another deck you could use as a set of playing cards. So the versatility of these decks is really something. So it's got the cute little ribbons in it, the handy lift out ribbons. And I have actually sorted this. So this one does lift out, and underneath here, I have all the extra cards. So what is on top are the 36 cards that I would use for Lenormand reading. You can see they're numbered, and then you have the playing card association. So a Lenormand deck has 36 cards in it. And the remaining cards to get you to 52 are not used in Lenormand readings, but this deck has all 52 cards, and so you could mix it all up and play cards with it. So this is a really great deck, and I've traveled with this one and used this one lots and lots. Now you also have, with the extra cards, you could do some sort of crazy extra large grand tableau and build in the meanings for the train and the other symbols here. And I believe in the guidebook there actually is a description of what these extra cards represent, but that's kind of too much for me. Okay, so let's go to this comment here. Back in the summer, Kelly Ferguson said she was creating a deck sort of maybe like the Maybe Lenormand, and was Len Tarot and playing cards. I can't wait. Ooh, who is Kelly Ferguson? Who is Kelly Ferguson? Do you mean Kelly Fitzgerald? I don't know who Kelly Ferguson is. So, yeah. All right. And again, yeah, if you have an aversion like me to US Games cardstock, it's a little chunky. It's a little chunky. Okay. I'm glad you laughed. I'm glad you laughed. I'm so like I'm not really. My timing with the chat isn't great here. Hey. Okay. Let's put that one away. All right. So here's another idea. And so, as you know, in a deck of playing cards, there are 12. There's 12 court cards, 12 face cards. So we're going to go to UC. This is the UC Republic deck. It's called Republic playing cards. And okay, so these ones have not been played with. So let's take out the court cards. So we have 12. Jack, Queen, King. All right. So I don't know what you would use this for. So I'm just going to shuffle the 12. Just going to shuffle the 12 court cards. What do you call them? What do you call them in just playing cards? The face cards. I'm going to shuffle the 12 face cards. And each of these 12 face cards is, of course, associated with an astrological sign. So the cardinals are the queens, and the fixed ones are the kings, and the jacks are going to be the mutable signs. So maybe I was thinking about humans, but maybe this could also be a timing thing. I'm also wondering if this had to do with compatibility, or I don't know if you wanted to choose a significator of sorts. So all I'm saying is you could take out the 12 face cards, and then you have the 12 astrological signs. You could also use these, I think, for the so if you were doing your wheel of, so like the Jack of Diamonds is the mutable earth sign. So mutable earth is what? Virgo, right? So this would be your Virgo card. And the King of Clubs is your fixed, so this would be your Taurus card. So I don't know if you could think about different ways to use that. Maybe these would be the cards that go underneath your your reading of the year. But I think it's just kind of cool that we have 12 face cards and 12 sun signs. So there's something to that. Those are the Republic playing cards by Usi. And I'll show you that these ones. Oh, put the camera back. So the aces. Where's the aces are just regular. I thought there was a special card in here. Maybe that was the Joker. It's just the Joker. And it's only the Ace of Spades. Just the Ace of Spades. That is fancy. Okay. Republic. I have a few other playing card decks from Uzi. And I have these ones. So these ones, I believe, are all called pagan playing cards, and I'll show you what they look like. Good night, Saskia. Have a great sleep. Thanks for being here today. Okay. Yes. Okay. Kelly Fitzgerald, not Kelly Ferguson. Okay. Well, that was I'm Joseph. Did I say hi? Welcome. If I didn't say hi to you. These are super special. These are the circular ones. And I'll show you what these ones look like. If you have, or if you like Pagan Otherworlds, these cards feel a lot like Pagan Otherworld. So these are the Jokers. There's your Ace. So yeah, all I'm saying is, if you're a fan of Pagan Otherworlds, these are really, really pretty. And the difference, I believe, is just the backs. So these ones have a purplish back, right? You can see on the box, and these ones have a light colored back. I don't think there's any difference between the cards. But look, they're so pretty. Those are the backs. So pretty. They're exactly the same. It's just, yeah. I think they are. Oh, no, the artwork is different. So let's find the King of Spades. King of Spades, where are you? Nope, the artwork is different. The artwork is different. There you go. I saw, this is interesting. I have never listened to an interview of the Usi creators, and I found an interview on YouTube, and the YouTuber was sharing a written interview. Have you seen that interview? It was absolutely fascinating, because I am a real fan of Pagan Otherworlds, and I love the Usi decks. And anyway, it was so nice to hear about how they create these decks, and so they're oil paintings, and if you're interested, let me know, and I'll make sure I put a link to that somewhere so you can find it. It was very, very interesting. Okay. I have not, but I will. Thank you for that, Joseph. Okay. Now, you think those are beautiful? Wait till you see the circular ones, because the circular ones are magical. Magical. That's Amber. My Samantha's here. My Samantha. Okay, so these are the circular ones. They sit in this pretty box like this. Look at that Queen of Pentacles. These are awesome cards. If you don't mind shuffling circular cards. Okay. And these, so the backs are kind of yellow goldy. So they all have the Pagan Otherworlds kind of back theme. I don't mind. Like, these are so beautiful to shuffle, just like Pagan Otherworlds. Really, really cool. Okay, so, oh, I forgot. Yes, there's some moon cards in here too. I totally forgot about this. So there's moon phase cards. So here's the pips. The pips look like this. I completely forgot. Okay. We have moon phases. We have astrological cards. There's all kinds of goodies in here I totally forgot about. So yes, we have way more than 52 cards in here. Anyway, it's just really, really pretty. I think I'm going to put playing cards over there on my rack and have a fun couple of months and just use my playing cards because I just forgot how amazing these are. You know, you could get so creative with reading with cards like this because you have your planets, you have moon phases. It would be so much fun. I love it. Dog Eat Chorus. One in France, one in Canada, but now she won't go back to sleep. Sorry. Yeah, Samantha was taking Amber out for a walk, and Amber likes to woo, woo, woo when she likes to fuss when she's getting her leash put on. Yeah. Hello. Good morning to Evelyn. Welcome. Okay. I knew there was a reason I wanted to do this. I wanted to pull out all my playing cards. Okay. I'm going to figure this out, what I want to do. And maybe what I'll do is have a playing card deck of the month. I think that would be really fun. Or once a month I read with playing cards. Okay. You know, it's kind of fun. It is kind of fun. Now I've totally lost track of where in the world I am. I think I only have one more deck to show you. And this one is a huge, huge learning curve because I have not figured this one out. And it's one I'm going to need to sit with for probably a month before I'll be able to read with it. And I shared this with you once before. This is another one Kelly Fitzgerald made me do it. This is the Mamluk deck. Mamluk deck. And one of the reasons that I picked up this deck was because of my the nerdiness of the tarot nerdiness and the curiosity about, you know, like where actually did tarot come from? And this deck talks about the link between China and Europe. And I know there's some and people say tarot cards came from Egypt, they came from Europe. Where did they come from? Did they come from Persia? And this deck talks about the link between China and Europe and how playing cards crossed that extra large continent. So so I'll show you these, but I unfortunately won't be able to tell you because I haven't spent any time learning what this is. So if you look at this sheet, it looks a bit like Tarot de Marseille, a little bit. And so if we go to, let's do this. Let's go to the suit of coins. And I'm going to pull out, see if I can even do this. See, I don't know. I feel like a real dummy here. Because look, when you look at the cards, so obviously this is from this suit here. It's not easy. It's not easy. And then obviously, there you go. There's a Pentacles card. But I would love, love, love to get proficient at reading with this deck. I love the shape of the cards. I think it'd be really fun to do this. So yeah, so these are the Mamluk playing cards. And I think if I remember, there's quite a bit of info on the website, but in the box, what do you get in the box? You get that little booklet I showed you. And I'm not sure why I took these out. So this is a modern recreation of the Top Kapi Type 1 deck of playing cards from the Mamluk era in Egypt circa 1500. The mother of all European playing cards, recreated from the 1500, yeah, going back to the Mamluk Sultanate in Egypt. So I don't know. How cool is that? It's really cool. And that's one of the reasons I love reading with Tarot de Marseille, especially those decks that come from, oh gosh, the Italian company that makes the nice cards, the older looking cards, because it feels like we're tapping into the history, right? We're tapping into another space and another time, and it's really kind of fun. Oh, you guys are still talking about your dogs. Okay, so did I have any other ideas about what we can do? Yes. So you mentioned the three aces spread, and I'm assuming that you know the three aces spread, but let's do it. Let's do it. So somebody post a yes or a no question in the chat, please. Okay, and I'm going to shuffle. Okay, so the first one that comes up will do. A three aces spread. Oh, and there's a couple other things I want to talk about. Okay. Pax, where are you from? Where do you live? Okay. Somebody post a question. Please, please. It can be fun. It can be silly. It can be whatever. It doesn't have to be serious. Because I'm shuffling. I'm waiting. It's a beautiful fall day here. Beautiful. You live in the southwest of France in the wine region. Oh, beautiful. Will I find my future husband there? Okay. All right. Will Pax find there? I don't know what your pronoun is. Future husband there. Okay. So the three aces spread is a very simple spread. You simply count to the number 13. And if you get to an ace before the number 13 shows up, and I don't know if I've got the jokers in. I may have left the jokers in, so we're going to probably see some jokers. Okay, so this is for you, Pax. And we can do another one because I see that Evelyn has a question as well, too. You are a she and recently moved back to my family's region. Okay, here we go. This is for Pax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we didn't get an ace first. So this is your 10 of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have Ace of Hearts. Okay, so when I do this spread, I want to see at least 2 aces to get a yes. So let's see where we're going with this. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, okay. So this is a warm yes. This is a warm yes. It's not a triple yes, but it's definitely a warm yes. Okay. Evelyn asked, will it rain on my daughter's wedding day? Okay, let's give another deck a shuffle. Okay. Taking out the jokers. Here we go. Oh. And Evelyn, you're in Australia, right? I forget where in Australia. All right. Will it rain on Evelyn's daughter's birthday? Are you Evelyn or Evelyn? I know some people say Evelyn. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness, look at this back. Isn't that pretty? Wow. This is the Franken deck. Okay. Will it rain on Evelyn's daughter's birthday? Cutting. Ooh, okay. That was a very funny cut. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We don't really want another ace, do we? You got the 7 of money between 2 aces. What are you going to do with that? I think it's so funny. I just had a vision of, in Alice in Wonderland, who stole the tarts? I wonder in the Alice decks if on the 7, I know this, okay, this is 7 of Pentacles. This is 7 of Pentacles. This is not 7 of Spades. Okay, 7, this is 7 of Pentacles. Unfortunately, I don't think, unfortunately, I think it will be a rainy day. Yes. So 3 aces spread. And then let's do a Lenormand style reading. So if we are doing a Lenormand style reading, what we need to do is take out some of the cards, right? What am I doing? Yes, taking those out. Doing this live, crazy. Okay, 999, 10 Jack a 6, no 5s. What card is this? What is this? This is is that the 6 of hearts? Wow. Okay, take out the 3 and the 5. Take out the 2 and the 4. Okay, so this should leave us with 36 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay, did it. Okay. Right? So you always have a Lenormand deck with you when you have a deck of playing cards. Okay. All right. Who has a question? Is there a question that we didn't answer? Near Melbourne. Okay, great. Evelyn is near Melbourne. Okay. Post a question, somebody. This is our final utilization of the playing cards today. Some ways to wow your friends after your crib game. You can do a little reading after you play crib, or a little reading after you play. God, can you imagine at the poker table saying, okay, now let's do some readings, and we're gonna right. spring in Australia. It could go either way. Well, you know what? Let us know. Let us know. Okay, I'm waiting for a question. And I'm going to do a 3 card. Is it only yes? No, it can be a no. It does no. I don't want a yes or no question. I don't want a yes or no question. Yeah, not busy like Tuesday was. I know. And I also didn't post that I was doing readings either, but this is kind of fun. Okay, great. Thank you, Evelyn. Yeah, you let us know. Then I want to know how I'm going to meet the husband. Okay, that's a good question. Okay. So I've been shuffling. This is for Evelyn. And we're going to, and you know what? I do have my little cheat sheet beside me, so I can do this fast. Oh, okay. So this is the clouds card. Ooh. Okay. So maybe on a rainy day, maybe in a mental hospital. Sorry, I shouldn't joke about things like that. Maybe at a hospital, maybe in therapy. This is your friend card, your dog card. Clouds, dog, a friendly storm, um, uh, a friendly, how about an old, through an old, oh, King of Clubs, clouds, clouds plus dog. Let's get one more card. That's the ring, by the way. Okay. How? You asked how. Maybe in a meditation group. That's like therapy. That's a good idea, Joan. Okay. So, right, this is a circle. So I love that, Joan. So this is a circle where people feel comfortable like this. And it's so funny when I see the Coca-Cola bottle. Maybe this is an AA, you know. This is a group where people feel comfortable unloading and sharing their trauma. This is a place where you feel safe, right? This is the dog card. This is a place where you can trust people. Okay. Let's go to another question. And Dee asks, will the house sell before Christmas? Okay. Okay. Will Dee's house sell before Christmas? And we're reading Lenormand style, okay? All right. Cutting. Oh, very pretty back. Love this one. All right. 7 of spades. 7 of spades. So this is good news because this is the letter. Ooh, now let's look at this numerologically. 7, 8, 9. This is a sequence. This is great. Okay. So we have letter. I just need to confirm before I don't want to screw this up. 8 of diamonds. Key. The key is the letter. The solution is the letter. The answer is the letter. So this is key. This is letter. And 9 of spades is the anchor. Okay, so this looks very favorable. The This is a stable contract. The answer is in a stable contract. The answer is in, and I also like that this is a key, like this is a door that is opening. So I feel like um, as long as all of the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted, and so you want to have the lawyer who's doing the doc, make sure that the realtor, the lawyer who's checking the documents, like everything is, um, that's where the focus needs to be. Joan has a question. Is the letter also contract, or does letter plus anchor make contract? Well, I think letter plus ring would be definitely be a contract, but this is a very, I want to say this because the anchor is weight, right? It's actual physical weight. And so this is a very important letter, an important document. It's a fundamental document. So you want to make sure that, so the solution, the answer lies in the fundamental documents. There's an importance with that. Okay. So now let's look at the whole idea before Christmas. Before Christmas. Um, because I think that's an interesting way to view and see all of this. And the numbers that are showing up are months that are on the other side. So if I were just looking at July, August, September, it would definitely feel not. But I kind of want to go with where I was going in the first place, and so I think that is sufficient information. All right. Oh, those are the cards we took out. All right. I saw one more question, which I'm really happy to do because this is kind of fun. Um, yeah, the paperwork. The paperwork is really important. You know what? I just had this really, because you know how matter of fact Lenormand is? Maybe you will meet someone. This is hilarious. So I'm just reading this comment and I'm thinking, you're out walking the dog on a rainy day. You're out walking the dog on a cloudy day. And maybe you're walking actually on a track, or you're walking at the park and you're circling, like you're walking around something. So maybe you will meet this person walking the dog around the park or something. Lenormand is really funny that way. Like, we can get some very, interesting, uh, interpretations. Yeah. So, anyway, I know that's not what Evelyn said, but I just had this other crazy vision here. Okay. I don't, was there another question or not? Okay, I think that's enough for today. Like in a Christmas movie. Like in a Christmas movie. Okay. Well, that's a wrap for today, and I hope this, if nothing else, next time you get out a deck of playing cards, you can look at it in a different way and have some fun with it. Because I think this process, this thing that we do in reading cards and pulling cards, we need to keep it fun and keep it light, and um, remember it's not, yeah, not take it all so serious, but yeah. And yes, Pax, let us know. This makes Joan want to study Lenormand. It seems so complicated to me, but you make it seem easier. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. I have a series on my channel if you're interested. Yeah. Okay. Good evening. Have a good sleep, all of you people that are on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean, and those of you that are in North America, enjoy the rest of your day. And uh, I will see you on Samhain. Yeah, so not Samhain Eve, but I'll see you on November 1st, and I will still have the decorations up. Okay. Happy weekend, everybody. Bye.